But I want to talk about guns for a minute because many of you don't know where I stand on this. I'll make it very clear and very easy for you to hear it because I'm giving you more in this opening than you've gotten in the last 2 days from anybody. Take the totality of the media. What I have given you in the last 10 minutes, from the prayer for the dead to what I'm about to say on guns, is a condensation of all the wisdom of thousands of years in one show. You heard me. You heard me, because if I am not for myself, who will be? Nobody. And so therefore I will tell you, you just got more and will get more in these 10 minutes than you've gotten in the last 48 or 76 hours, because I've watched it all till I couldn't take it anymore. The crocodile tears, the gun grabbers. It was nauseating to watch this. I couldn't take another second of it. I called a friend of mine who was both the father of 2 young girls, he got married late in life, and a certifiable war hero from the Vietnam era. Led a Green Beret, led a combat unit, rifle company, Silver Star, Bronze Star, paratrooper. So he's on both sides of it. He's got 2 young girls. I asked him where he stood on gun control. He said, let me be very clear to you. He said, I stand totally against gun control of any kind. I said, why? He said, because I said, what about assault rifles? He said, we were given the right in the Second Amendment to have weapons to protect ourselves against the British Army. He said, listen to what I just said to you, Michael. To protect ourselves against the British Army. And he said, there are people in this government who would do to us what those in the British Army would have done, what Stalin would have done, what Hitler would have done, what Castro still does. And the only thing that keeps them at bay is the Second Amendment. I said, thank you very much. That clarifies it. The phone number is 855-400-7282. 855-400-SAVAGE. When I come back, we're going to play again, not the prayer for the dead that I prayed for you, where you'll notice, I didn't read the translation. There is not one, by the way, no reference to death or dying in the prayer. And it's a universal prayer, although it's the Jewish prayer for the dead. It's in Aramaic, strangely enough. I'll explain to you why it was in another language other than Hebrew. And if a Jew loses someone, they read this prayer each day for 11 months, every day, following the death of a loved one. And on each anniversary of their death, they read this prayer. It's very simple. It's a very simple prayer. It's about the greatness of God who runs the entire universe, especially his most favored creature, mankind. And we are then praying for peace in this prayer. We are praying for peace between nations, peace between individuals, and peace of mind. That's what the prayer is. It doesn't say, God spare us from death. It doesn't say, rip your clothing. It talks about peace. I'll be right back.
Savage.